We're in Reykjavik today and we are going whale watching. We have gone whale watching quite a few places in the world now, and we have never been in Iceland. This is our third trip to Iceland, and we're finally going whale watching. We have chosen a company called Sea Trips. There are loads all across Iceland, but especially in Reykjavik, absolutely loads of different boats you can choose. You can choose a rib, you can choose like a big sort of ferry, or you can choose sort of like a yacht type, nice like yacht. That's what we've chosen today. We'll show you in a second. We're boarding in like 10 minutes, aren't we?
Yeah, we gotta go.
So, but they're all roughly the same price. You're gonna have a look and yeah, you can get, there's like $30, $40 in it or something like that, but they're roughly the same price. So basically the rib, really close to people, yacht, a little bit of class, ferry is probably gonna be the cheapest, but there's not really much in it. Let's go see if we've made the right choice. So I don't know if you can see, these are like the ribs, the small ones. We're gonna write an entire article about whale watching in Iceland and whale watching in Reykjavik, and it will tell you the different things, why you would go with a rib, why you would go with a yacht. So check that, that's going to be a link in the description. And obviously there'll be a link in the description of the tour we're currently going on. We're walking to it right now. But yeah, check that out if you want a little bit more, like if you need a little, because we're not going to go on a rib today, we're not going to go on a ferry today. So for a little bit more information about them, check out the article. We just spoke to them. And what did they say? Was it like mink whales this morning? Because we're going on the afternoon, the 1 o'clock, 1:15 tour. Minky, humpback, and harbour porpoises. Jade is convinced we're going to see orcas. I've told her the chances are so low, but humpbacks and minks, that's what we're here to see really. Minky, sorry. Our boat's called the Amelia Rose. It's not this beautiful little thing on the side, it's the next one.
Just sounds pretty though, doesn't it? Amelia Rose.
The Amelia Rose.
And this is it.
This is the Amelia Rose. We've been on a few boats in our time. What do you reckon, Jade? Is this the nicest one?
Yeah, probably.
What do you think the chances are? I think they're like 100%. They can't 100%, but I'm like 99.9%.
We're going to see whales.
Minky's
Flipping
good,
and jumping out there.
A humpback jump.
Yeah.
Jumping humpback.
Oh, rest easy for the rest of my life if I see that today.
So this is our little boarding pass. I think it's literally just the email printed out and cut, but we want to see whales. I don't care about the ticket. So we're boarding now anyway. Like, it looks so nice on the outside. What do you think it's going to be on the inside?
Look at it.
Do people care? Do you care?
I mean, it adds something nice, doesn't it? If it's a nice boat. And also safety.
Yeah, well, I think it's all going to be safe, to be fair.
It's a nice boat, it's safe.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
I think everyone has beeline straight to the top.
We missed out.
No, I mean, I think there's probably space up there.
Also, actually, I feel like I want to be lower down, actually.
No, you want to be higher to see the view. I think higher. We've never been this high. We've always been low down. It's been more difficult to see them.
Yeah, maybe. It depends how far.
I
Because, don't forget, so the boats aren't going to go near the whales, but if the whales come near us...
Let's go up. I want to see up.
Let's go.
I thought there would be loads of space, but literally every single person is up here.
Oh, actually,
I think
fair.
I've got bags at the table. I think high is better. Can you see how much more you can see?
Yeah, this is
We've
actually
always
amazing.
been on all the other tours we've been on. We've all been so low.
Yeah.
Right, you can see everything from up here. What do you reckon?
What we're going to see?
Yeah.
Free Willy.
No way.
No.
What do you do? Like, that's like that's the rarest one.
Yeah, and
like,
I think we're not quite in the right place for that. But no, I think we'll see humpbacks. I'm actually really confident. I think we're gonna.
And humpbacks are one that jump, aren't they? As you can see, we're moving.
Hello everybody and welcome to Amelia.
We've got to listen.
And per person just, they take 13 minutes to...
So she's just said it's about 35 minutes, you say?
45.
45 minutes. So she says, like, go inside, keep warm.
No one's moved.
No one's moved.
She said sometimes we see things in harbour, but...
Yeah. Hey, well, why would you miss all this?
No, exactly. It's
gorgeous.
literally insane.
Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, about 45 minutes. And what was the other? Oh yeah. So in Iceland they don't have like a national standard to protect the whales. But one of the reasons we actually chose
Sea Trips.
I've had a brain freeze, I'm sorry.
It's cold.
One of the reasons we chose Sea Trip is actually they adopted the New Zealand whale protection standard. So if you are, which you should be, if you are concerned about the welfare, rest assured, these guys are going to use the New Zealand standard. They're not going to like try and get really close to them with a massive boat. They're not going to try and do crazy things, so they actually do care. So it's another reason. Sea trips, everyone. So we have to stay a certain distance away because of the New Zealand standards they've adopted. However, if the whales come to us,
way.
and I've never been this high before, like, oh, imagine if one's just there. So hopefully the whales come to us and it's not like a distant shot. You didn't look so happy a second ago.
I'm freezing, my hands are so cold. I need to put my gloves on. So we've been going about half an hour, I think, and she's already said now.
40 minutes now, 45 minutes.
Yeah. She said, start looking out the whales. Look out for spouts, look out for water, look out for flippers.
She actually said look out for steam.
Steam. I mean,
I'm a bit worried about these whales.
The dragons of the ocean. I saw just the little back.
And you see the birds in the front of the boat, so the birds are feeding.
Ooh.
Again, 3 o'clock back. So we're thinking, seems this the stars, okay.
This is insane.
And again, you could see the glow.
Oh, he's going to dive.
His back,
Oh.
and you could see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
And you could see him open his back and that.
So I think we've seen like 4 or 3, but like little bits where they come up, they like really looking for their blowholes, they're spouting, and they go down, they dive, and we're all just like watching like they can hear
It's well
us.
hard, isn't it? It's like you
It's
only
really
get 30 seconds every 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, and you would literally like. But it's mad. It's mad.
Look, everyone is like just quietly watching the water.
But also, we saw puffins as well, which is really really cool. They're around about April, aren't they? April to May.
Yeah, so we've seen a few of them.
So a few puffins is cute, like far away, but they're cute. But yeah.
Where's the next whale going to be, left or right? Imagine.
And again, you can see his front, his special thing. Alright then.
No?
And I actually follow us out of his back and guiding him.
Yeah.
Alright then, out of his back. Now we see you.
We're on our way back now to the harbour. We saw, I would say, how many?
How many
sights?
sightings?
Yeah, 5 or 6?
What?
More?
I'd say 12.
12, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we've only got 5 or 6 on the camera because
Yeah.
it's difficult to get them all, but I reckon we saw 12
Yeah,
sightings.
actually, no, you're right, yeah.
And what,
because
3 or 4 different whales?
Yeah, and I saw the big the tail coming up, which was really cool. But they were doing quite long dives, so we didn't see them come up for ages. Sorry, this
It's a
is
bit
really
more rocky
hard.
on the way back.
On the way back,
What
yeah.
do you think? You get seasick, so what do you think about this one?
Great. It was really calm, wasn't it? Like, I mean, we're here in April, so it might make a difference to the time of year, but I took my tablets, which they offer as well. So if you don't have any or you forget, you can take a seasickness tablet. It takes about half an hour to work. So as soon as you get here, tell them and they'll offer you that as well. We're actually going to go have a look at the bar in a moment because there's drinks.
Yeah,
like
on the way
soft
back,
drinks.
we're on the way back, so we might as well.
Yeah, soft drinks and actual alcoholic drinks as well.
So let's go show them inside.
Oh, it's nice in here, isn't it? Hello. I got myself a Viking hot chocolate.
Are you okay?
It's got Baileys in it. So she recommended a Viking hot chocolate to come in, warm up. It's 1,500 Icelandic krona. You can get amaretto or straw. which is like a really strong spirit, but I've got Bailey's and it is lush.
It's to try and warm you up from the cold, isn't it?
Oh yeah, oh, it's like
we were
Christmas.
saying, like, you can come inside, because what she's saying is... Like,
Yeah, you can hear her. You can hear her the whole way. She's got her microphone, so it's upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside. And if it's cold and rainy and wet or whatever, you want to stay inside whilst they do the work and find all the whales, you can do that. And then you can either look out the window, because the windows are quite big and low, or you can just like run out, because we're on the main deck here, so you can just run out and see the whales.
Or
Yeah.
you don't really like the wind and the rain or the cold.
If you're in
I think it was
winter-
cold today and it was a nice day. Right, we got a bit
The
cold.
face,
So you
yeah.
can just come in here and just wait until they tell you, because the speakers are everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, she's also telling you about like the history, about different stories of the whales, like about how the was it the tail is like a fingerprint, like so they can identify the whales. There's still quite a lot to learn as well. It's not just seeing the whales. She tells you all sorts as well. It's been a really good trip, isn't it?
How's the,
Delicious
Baileys.
cream on top as well.
obviously. And we're back. And that's it, guys. I know it's quite difficult. We've been on quite a few whale watching tours, and it's quite difficult to really show you what it's like, the experience. Like, yeah, you don't see them, you don't get close enough to touch them. It's not like those crazy things that you see sometimes on the internet. And sometimes you think, oh, they must be miles away. But I think the experience itself is what you come for. Like, you're looking everywhere and you see the spouts. And
Yeah, when you
and everyone
see
gets
it,
really
it's like,
excited. And everyone
wow.
runs to one side of the place, of the boat and everything like that. And that's part of the experience. There's little things that we haven't talked about. They've got Wi-Fi, they've got the bar. We obviously showed you.
Toilets, don't forget.
And toilets, they've obviously got toilets. And remember, it's the link is in the description for the exact tour we've gone on. I've forgotten the name again. What is the name?
Sea trips.
Sea trips.
Yeah,
Why do
we
I
on
keep
a
forgetting?
trip onto the
Literally,
sea.
sea trips. The link in the description for this exact tour with sea trips is in the description. I can't even speak. It's been a
And
long
don't
day. We've
forget
been
to
up
read the
since-
article.
We've been up since 3 a.m, haven't we? And read the article, and remember to subscribe, and we will see you on the next one, guys.